And unfortunately, I love men. Get in there, buddy.
Yeah.
Do your service. Like a little rocket ship of love.
You ready for ghost story, guys?
Yes, ghost story.
Sugar.
Sexy.
I'm
definitely straight. I love the big light.
Respect those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I
don't
mean,
be
those
calling
lovely,
them-
lovely things.
Hello, hags. Hot, angry, giddy so-and-sos. Listening from hopefully a fjord or maybe a Ford Fiesta.
Oh, a fjord?
What do you think of that one?
I mean, I don't know what a fjord
You don't know what a
is.
fjord is?
No.
A fjord, I think now. I honestly, it kind of came to me, but I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure a fjord is like a deep, like crevice. It's like comes in from the
Oh,
mountains.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And it's water, like a tiny thing. Yeah. A fjord.
A fjord.
But maybe a Ford Fiesta. If not,
Probably a Ford Fiesta.
probably more likely
Yeah.
someone stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Ford Focus, Ford Fiesta. Very welcome to this episode. I've been dying to ask you, Sophie, because when we did the trailer for this, you said that you see dead people. You just came out with it.
Yeah, I do.
Where? When?
Okay.
How?
Are
What?
you ready? You ready for ghost
I
story,
don't know.
guys?
Yes, ghost story.
Okay,
Finally.
I don't know whether to make it a long story short or a short story. I don't know.
Long.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but anyway, there's a few parts, right?
Mhm.
But first of all, I want to ask you. You know, you consider yourself a modern day witch, okay? So, like,
Mhm.
have you experienced like, or are you more like the birds and the bees and the song and the?
Nobody ever told me about the birds and the bees. I'm still figuring it out.
Do you know what I mean? Though, are you like the energy girl, or are you like magic witches, spirits?
I'm definitely have the energy of the elements and the good vibes, I guess. And maybe
Yeah.
some of this comes into what people might suggest as dark magic versus good magic. But I don't mind a few spirits. I mean, I'm
Okay.
very much, I grew up thinking like we're all going to die. So I'm very much in tune with the afterlife as well, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so I'm going to begin.
But I'm scared of everything. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, death doesn't scare me.
Oh no, that terrifies me. It's
Okay.
actually probably my biggest fear.
Is it?
Yeah.
To die?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's just scary because like
No,
I
fair.
feel like you don't know how it's going to happen. Don't know if it's going to be sore or
Yeah.
whether like, you know, you're not going to feel it, or they say that you go into this blissful afterlife, but like, what if it's not? Like, what if it's not? What if it's not heaven or hell or whatever else? It's just really scary there.
Yeah.
Do you know
fair.
what I mean?
I have gone out to all those places
Have you?
and come back again.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it just scares the fucking shit out of me. And I think based on the experiences that I've had and the feelings that I've felt, and kind of, I wouldn't have actually believed in all of this stuff, I suppose, before, as much as I would have been like, oh yeah, it exists or whatever.
Yeah,
like
like, who
possibly
knows?
you get that. But
Who
when
knows
you're
still, though? Nobody knows.
so let's kind of bring it back to 2013.
Okay.
Okay. So I had been in this really terrible relationship, basically got sent to Australia to get away from this guy, whatever. Best thing I ever did.
Got sent?
Got sent.
Who sent you?
Like my mom was
Sent-
like, come here, your cousin's going next week. Do you want to go to
I
get
bought
away
you a
from that
ticket.
guy? Yes or
Oh,
no? Like,
right.
yeah.
Good. Okay.
So that's
Sounds
a
like
story for another day.
Ancestors back in the day getting said,
Yeah.
stole Trevelyan's corn and you're on
Yeah.
ship to Australia.
So anyway, off I pop. And when I got there, it was great. Lived in Perth, lived with my cousins. Like, it was just like everything you ever thought like
The Aussie
life
dream.
could be. Like, that's what it was.
Heaven.
Yeah, it was. And so I was working in Karen Millen part-time. And anyway, one day I came
Karen
in.
Millen.
Karen Millen, yeah.
They have
Selling
Karen
dresses.
Millen over in
They
Australia.
do, yeah. And you know, actually their seasons are swapped. So
Oh, yeah.
so you'd get like the spring summer stuff that were already out here for spring summer kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Because that's
Yeah,
it's
it's weird.
upside down.
Upside
It's
down.
upside down.
Yeah. Upside down world.
Whatever that means.
Like Stranger Things. Anyway, so one day I'm working and this guy comes in. He had a Rolex on his arm. That's what I remember because I was like, where'd you get that? So anyway, I was chatting to him and he had this young one with him. And anyway, they were trying on these dresses and like, you know, obviously there was kind of like a sugar daddy situation going on, but like, who am I to
Fair
judge?
play to her.
Do you know what I mean? Exactly.
Listen.
So I don't know any different. I'm like chatting away to them knowing that I'm going to get commission off this sale because like
Even better.
he's just paying for pussy. Anyway,
Paying for
so
that pussy.
yeah, so he's like, she's trying all these things on. And anyway, what happens is they were like, can we put these away? We'll think about it. We might come back later. And I say, yeah, that's no problem. See ya.
Is he really a
Grand.
sugar daddy then?
Do you know what I mean?
He's
Yeah.
probably...
No, he did come back, and that's where shit got weird. So my manager at the time was from Perth, and essentially when they left, she said, do you know who that was? And I said, no. And she said, well, that man has basically been accused of murdering his wife.
Oh.
And the lady that he was with that put the dress away, her name was Corinne, right? When I'm taking in the
Karen
details.
Millen herself?
No, Corinne, right? So her name's
Corinne, okay.
But the wife's name that was murdered,
Yeah, tell us.
her name was also Corinne. So
He has his type.
it just starts getting a bit fucking weird at this stage,
Yeah.
okay? So I'm like freaked out. I start Googling shit. My manager goes on break. He comes back into the shop on his own. In my head, I'm like, I've just read about you being a murderer.
And you're on your own?
I'm on my own in Karen Millen in Perth, right? He comes in, he's got loads of shopping. Like, he obviously went off and bought her all the bits. And he's like, I'll get that yellow dress. And I'm like, yes, sir, no
Oh
problem.
my God, you're shaking at this point too.
Hands are shaking. Do you know all the bits? Anyway, whatever, he leaves. He buys the dress. And about 10 minutes later, I'm there and like, I just see there's still a bag left on the thing. Now, I am not a kleptomaniac. I don't steal things. There was a little candle in there
Yeah.
and I took it.
You
I
took-
just felt called to take it. That's
Ooh.
when shit gets really weird.
So that was his bag that he left,
It was his bag that he left.
and you decided to take the candle.
I took the candle.
Okay.
So, kind of
Oh my
like
God.
your beliefs with like the elements and the spirituality and the fire means life and energy and whatever
Yeah.
else.
Oh, candles. Yeah, huge.
So I bring the candle home. There's like 12 of us living in this house, by the way. We're like, we're just
No, of course.
slumming it up,
You're
right?
young.
So I tell them about the murderer and I say, I brought Corinne home.
You said that?
We all started saying that.
Oh, no.
We lit the
Don't mess with
candle.
that.
Lit the candle. We're all smoking, drinking, sitting around, having a great time. We put her on the, personalizing her, put the candle on a TV. Sitting on the TV, we're all sitting around, sitting, chatting or whatever. And next thing, the candle flies off,
Oh, God.
lands upright, still lighting. And we're all like, oh, Corinne, you bitch. Like, it's whole thing, right?
And
So
you're
anyway,
getting a laugh out of it anyway. Like,
oh, like, ha
you're
ha
having a
ha, la
ball.
la la.
Yeah, yeah,
Until it wasn't.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that happens and that's grand. And then like, it's kind of like, you know, over the next few weeks and stuff, like when we light her, like she falls off and lands upright lighting and we're like, oh, she's at it again. What a bitch. You know, like all putting our hands. I have a photo on my Facebook of us all having our hands in together being like, oh, Corinne, you know,
Yeah.
giving it that energy. Okay.
Yeah.
So you know the way they say what you put out, you get back?
Yeah.
You do. Okay.
Yeah. He could have been like trying to be like getting some, being like, good if you were like, yeah, Corinne.
Yeah.
But it was, you were kind of,
Antagonizing someone that was
Yes.
murdered and hadn't crossed over, I would
Yeah.
say.
the energy
Yeah.
was off.
Yeah. So at this point, I suppose, Anna, have you ever experienced anything like that? Like at this point, I'm just wondering, like, is there any part of you, right, before I continue with the Corinne story, is there any part of you that has ever felt something that you couldn't quite explain,
Yeah.
but you've ignored or you've said, no, that's probably just this?
Existing. Like I'd literally my whole life questioning everything, can't explain emotions, can't explain why we treat each other like this, why we're here, what we're doing. That's my head is literally all of these things, and I pick up on every single thing.
Yeah.
So that's when I'm out, and if I'm sitting on the tube, I feel like I'm absorbing every single person's life, getting off with their baggage, taking it with me. While this, I remember once, like I would be very, like throughout the years, very down, difficult times, mental health, whatever, and crying a lot. I'm a concerned, cry. So I'm just cry all the time. But I remember once I woke up in the middle of the night and it felt like I had been punched from my back, like in my actual back. And I like went up like this and I just start crying. And I was like, this isn't my shit. This has nothing. Like I'm emotional overthinker, crier, but this isn't any of my stuff. And I felt like really ancestral, like I was meant to be healing something from my lineage.
Goosebumps. Like I actually.
And I was just like, And I was like, it's almost like someone from like my family line, which would have been my great aunt or something, punching me in the back, being like, heal my shit. I didn't have time when I was on this earth.
But like that, did you get a fright?
No.
No.
I was just crying. Felt good actually. But I was like, but I was very aware that I was like, this isn't anything of my own. Because like, you know, I might get upset about past relationships or past things or what I wanted in my life or just being down or about anything. But I was like, this is not mine. So I've loads of stuff like that throughout the years.
Well, like what I would say is like to anybody that doesn't believe, let's say, right, in an extra something or another, or like that healing the lineage or like healing the whatever it is, or absorbing people's energy on the street. You know, if I see someone like in a walker or like struggling like on the street, like I literally lip quivers. Like I just can't.
Take it in.
You take it in, you take it on. So like I just think if anyone's listening or watching at home that like has had those feelings and they brush it off and they say, oh no, that wasn't that. No, like you need to listen to your intuition and intuitively tune in, because it's a very, very real thing that I didn't realize was a real thing until I saw and felt and needed to get help to cleanse myself of something attached to me. Like,
wow.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. So will I continue?
Yeah, please.
So I moved from Perth, right? So I move on from that house and I go to the farm with the boys that I went to school with, okay? So basically I just couldn't leave Corinne behind. Brought the candle with me.
Did you? Was it done though?
No, it wasn't done. It was just like, it was kind of
like... felt attached?
It was attached. Like,
she was now your wife.
It was, yeah. Maybe that's why I became a lesbian.
Corinne, I'm a lesbian. Thank you for helping me.
Thank you. No, okay, no, let's not speak her into existence again. So I went to the farm with the boys and I'm telling the boys and they're all like, fuck off, Sophie. Like, shut up. Like, get away with your shit. Like, and I'm like, no, boys, like, I swear. And I'm the only girl, like, you know what?
Female energy being like,
yeah.
Yeah, we're in tune.
So that's grand anyway. There was one night, Brian put me to bed. Brian's one of my best friends for years. He puts me to bed and basically, like, they were all drinking in the sitting room and it was like just a door into the sitting room / the bedroom. And like, I was really scared at the time because I kept feeling like I could see and feel like spirits and stuff like that from this Corinne candle thing. So anyway, Brian puts me to bed. He puts 2-pack on, leaves the light on, leaves the door open. That was my, like, if I'm in here, 2-pack, it was always there. It never went away, right? So the only thing that I remember then is waking up, being fucked around the room in complete darkness, tasting blood. The boys are all banging down the door, being like, Sophie, let us in. Boys are crying outside the door. Like, they don't know what's after happening. They just heard the door slam and, like, me being thrown around the room, basically. And, like, I have a big scar on my face here. But I have a little scar over on my lip here.
Yeah.
That you'd think was part of that, but it's not.
Okay.
So, whatever sort of force, whatever sort of anything, whatever it was that I was pissing off or not giving energy the right way to, which I think was Corinne, was essentially being like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I haven't passed over yet. Like, fuck you.
Wow.
Like, you need to help me.
Do you remember being...
No.
Like, what?
No. Like, I remember waking up after everything happened with the blood in my mouth and the boys couldn't get in to the room.
And it was just you and you just
It was
like...
It was just me.
And they could hear, like, battering.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, like, bear in mind now, the boys, when I had to open the door, they were bawling, crying, like, after giving out shit to me, right? So that's fine. I move on from the farm with the boys and the boys are like, you're fucking weirdo, like, and then like the next day they're like, ha ha ha. What
no, they actually shut their necks.
They shut their necks. Brian was praying to his aunt that was dead. Like, it was like, please.
This is what happens to people when they don't believe in.
Yeah,
they're like,
no, that's it. Like, I'm telling you, if you don't believe, that's fine, but wait your turn. Hopefully you never feel it.
No, we don't.
Hopefully you never feel it. I'm just saying, like, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, moved to Melbourne, brought Corinne with me. And
okay, girl, stop bringing her in. Like,
I know.
Leave her be. Rest her soul.
I know. But she wasn't letting me
No,
be.
fair. Okay, so sometime you were hooked to this kind of...
No, it was just this whole thing. So then eventually I told my new housemate about it. I was like, sharing a room with her. Poor Holly.
Actually, this scar wasn't from that night.
No, that was from a dog.
Okay, yeah, because I was like,
no.
wow, because there's quite
that's
prominent scar there.
No. That was from a doll.
Yeah.
Whereas this little one there was 4 stitches. Grand. Anyway, that was 60. I'll tell you about that another day.
That's
But
we're focused on Corinne.
Yeah.
What was the name of the dog?
Jack.
Okay, Jack's another story.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, then I'm like telling my new housemate that I'm living with, sharing a room, Holly, and she's like, girl, me and my mom and dad used to do the Ouija board. You need to do the Ouija board. You need to talk to her.
Awful advice.
Because I couldn't figure out what I needed to do with the candle. Like, I just didn't know what to do with the candle at this point.
Okay, right.
So anyway, that's grand. We start making a Ouija board that night anyway, and, you know, had been drinking, whatever. So then I'm like, Corinne, because bear in mind this guy, Lloyd Rainey, okay, you can look it up, right? So you can look up the whole case.
Sorry, what?
Lloyd Rainey was the guy
Rainey
that was the murderer.
Okay.
And basically he was a barrister. So he had a judge-only trial. So there was all this evidence pointing towards him being the killer, but he never got convicted.
Paid him off.
Yeah, he was his pal.
Sugar daddy to him as well.
Yeah, probably. Do you know what I mean? Probably. I don't know.
Absolutely.
I'm not even going to take the piss. Anyway, so I said to Corinne on the Ouija board, I said, Corinne, you know, did Lloyd kill you? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay. I was like, is that you in the candle? It was like, yes. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, can I get rid of you? And it was like, yes. And then I was like, okay, can I put you in the bin? And it said no. So I was like, what the fuck do I do with this? Like, what do I do with this?
Did you ask where I put you?
No, I just kind of at that stage was like, I don't know what to do. I can't even really remember. Anyway, the next day, went out, was still on the sesh because I was so fucking freaked out. Met this girl at a random Irish bar, told her what had happened because I just hadn't slept. And she was like, you need to go to this healer. Thank God I went to that healer, right? So in Melbourne, went out to this woman and I walked in and she said, sorry, you're going to have to stop. And I was like, what? And she literally got a big quartz stone that was like, you know, those body scanners. Literally was like, stand like
spiritual
this.
airport things.
Yeah.
Boop, boop,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. And she literally went the whole way around my body. I could feel it. I swear it felt like Velcro coming off me.
Great.
Brought me into a back room.
Sounds lovely, doesn't it?
Mad.
Yeah.
Brought me into a back room and was like, I don't know what to do with this candle. Like, I don't know. I'm scared. And so basically she did my cards and the first was an anchor in the sand. She was like, she's attached. Like, she is on you. And then I can't remember the other 3, but the last one was a ship sailing in the ocean. And I was like, what do I do? And she was like, there's a bit of water there. So I think you need to decide what you want to do, but you need to go and have a ritual. And like, she taught me how to like ask Corinne to leave me alone, basically. And I went out to the beach and like was like, okay, look, sorry for everything, but like you're going to have to leave.
Yeah, fair.
Like this, we've reached the end of the road. Like I wish you well, but like goodbye. And I threw her into the ocean. And then I moved to another place called Bundaberg a couple of months later. And we were all having a barbecue at the back and there was just like news on in the background. And then it was like, the case of Corinne Rainey has been reopened. She's finally getting justice and all this kind of stuff. And your man and Corinne were on the TV and I was like...
Tell us, did he get arrested?
No, he actually took a defamation court case then against the state because they kept bringing it up. But like all the signs pointed to him. So like if anyone wants to do a deep dive on it, don't let me know. But it'll be there.
It would have been
public
good full circle if then reading. He got arrested and you like, your journey was meant to be somehow along the way, but God.
Yeah, it was very scary.
Scary Mary.
Very scary. So don't try this at home.
Don't.
And it's a very real thing. What happened when you did your Ouija board?
Oh yeah, Ouija board. Oh, very different experience. Thank God. I mean, I think this is like interesting of like calling in anyone from the dead is like.
Yeah.
I think this would be seen as, you know, like dark. Any Ouija board's dark magic. Like don't try and call the dead. Like the one good thing I would say about dying is that you can't be reached. Do you know what I mean? I'd be like, finally, nobody got my queues of WhatsApps and my DMs and my things. Like
nobody's sending you voice notes there.
Definitely, if you send me a voice note when I'm dead, I will come back and haunt you. I am telling you that.
Yeah.
So, well, we did the Ouija board when I was like, 12 or something? but like, and it's definitely true. It's definitely like, you're definitely like engaging with someone. But like my best friend growing up was like, she's 6 months younger than me, but she's like super clever. And you know, when someone like a bit bossy. So I was also always like following her around being like, yeah, we'll do whatever. She's like, we're doing a Ouija board. So we like ripped the back off the Weetabix packet. And then we flipped it over to the brown cardboard, and then we wrote all the letters. And then you write yes and no. And then you need your little talisman to move. Yeah. So I think we needed just like something that would, like, there was 3 or 4 of us, her 2 cousins as well, and me. Something that you can all put your finger on.
Yeah.
And I had a full packet of Wrigley's extra gum in my bag. I was obviously 12 years old. You have to be. Yeah. I've never carried more gum as a teenager.
Oh yeah, sure.
I thought I was going to be kissing everyone. I wasn't kissing as many people as I was carrying as much chewing gum. Do you know what I mean? I was like prepared for like kissing wars, tonguing battle. Yeah. And obviously I had a full pack because nobody was kissing me. I had a full bush in my head before hair straighteners were invented. So that was our talus. And then we were all in the room, and my friend lived in this massive, gorgeous old house. Like, it's still my favourite house whenever I go to it. Like, I love that house, but it's so old. And there's so much stories. I think when she first moved into it, there was servants' bells, like, and they removed it. Are you
serious?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So we were all sitting there. You know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine what we were asking, like, at 12. I'm probably sure, like, does, like, you know, Jacko from around the corner fancy me or something? Like, very, need to know, like, granddad, if you're watching, do you know if that other lad wants to meet me around the back of the shed? You know what I mean? Like, just super important stuff. So, but we did ask a question, and then you're meant to, like, hover your finger over, aren't you? And you're like, it goes, and it does.
It does.
It went, and then we're all looking at each other like, is that you? Is that you? And I was like, no. And then like, like the Superman's meme all pointing us like, you? But I can't, like, I don't know what can't. I'll have to try and think what we're asking. But anyway, they did say that I can see you in the mirror, and that spirits watch you. People from the other side, they watch through mirrors. So then we had to run around the house turning around all the mirrors, because we got freaked out. And see, they were so into watching scary movies and stuff like that. Like, and I have been terrified. I was scared of the dark until I was 27. I was scared of...
Really?
Well, 27 is quite old, but it was true. Scared, except for the big light on, till about 27. Sure.
Except with the big light on.
Yeah, like kind of this brightness.
Well, if there was ever any allegations of you being gay, that's quashed them, because
why? What's this kind of...
Because gay people...
gay about people?
Gay people...
And so I do get accused of being gay all the time.
Yeah, well, gay people hate big lights, so that's definitely out.
Oh yeah, it's like the ambience.
Yeah.
The big light. Turn the thing. No, I'm definitely straight. I love the big light. And unfortunately, I love men. I know I've gotten into, I hate big lights now. I'm like, I like all the soft lighting, but I just was so scared that there was something in the room. Maybe I am, because maybe I'm kind of have always felt from a young age that there was something in the room. So I would always have had a light, and I still need a light on, but it doesn't have to be so big. To be honest, it doesn't have to be so big. That's, you know, a smaller one will do. Yeah. I still need to very much see what's in a room, even if it's faint, because I always think there's something there. So
you always think?
Yeah, that there's a presence.
Well then, Anna, maybe you are.
Maybe I haven't tuned into my
it was so
medium.
Well, this is the thing,
I'm a large.
that lady in particular was telling me, first of all, like when you do the Ouija board, she said it's like you go out into the street of the spirit world, you open the door of your front of your house and say, everybody in here, murderers, killers, whatever else it is.
Absolutely not. We're not saying that.
But that's what you do when you do a Ouija board. That's
yes,
what you said.
No, exactly. You don't be messing. Like I said,
don't fuck
people
around.
Don't need to reach. It's like me trying to reach out to the people who ghost me. Yeah. I'm like, hello. Yeah. If you don't want to be reached, don't reach out.
Don't knock on that door.
Don't waste your time.
But she did say, if you do have that in you, right, which you clearly do,
in me,
but you haven't like explored or like kind of given whatever, just, you know, there's a way to tune into all of that.
But maybe, like, to be honest, like
I don't think
I've got a lot going on in my head on my own, and it's like just myself. Do you know what I mean?
I'm done. Like after that, I was like, I don't give a fuck if I can or I can't. I'm not doing it. I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know. Like I don't want to like fine tune it so I can get in touch because,
but like
it's too scary.
It is. That's
you don't know what
well to go through like what you went through. I was like, absolutely, I wouldn't be well. I wouldn't be well after that, and I'm not well in the first place. I just think like when we ripped the cereal box and we used like how far back are the spirits we're talking to anyway? Because like it's just probably the ones who invented Weetabix.
Yeah, probably.
And thank you for your service. I like. Yeah. Do you like Weetabix?
I do. I like. But will I tell you the exact way that I like?
Yeah, I really want to know exactly.
Okay. So you'd nearly want to put the milk in first.
Oh,
okay.
Interesting.
And then you'd want to crush it with your hand a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And then throw the sugar on really quickly, and then you eat it really quickly.
Well, yeah, no, you have to eat it quickly.
It needs to be a crunchy, sugary.
Yeah.
Weetabix. How would you eat yours?
I would definitely do 2 in the bowl, and then have it's maple syrup, right? You need maple syrup, and then you have the cold milk ready. Pour over the cold milk, pour the maple syrup, make sure it coats the whole of the what is it? The biscuit, or the kind of the thing. No, just the full surface level that you can see of both things, so that it's crunchy and it's kind of mapley glaze. Okay. And then quickly the milk, and then again, yes, you want to quickly eat it to get the crunch because you don't want to go soggy. Soggy is nice, but it's just like to get the. Some people put their Weetabix in the microwave.
Cornflakes in the microwave, sugar, sexy.
Cornflakes
in the microwave, sugar,
sexy. I'll have to try that. Now the more I think about it, I'm like, Weetabix for the Ouija board. It just maybe does sound right because it kind of like it kind of feels like an old person's last meal as well.
Yeah, or like, you know what I mean? That wheat has been around forever.
Oh yeah, one of the first things we'd sowed. No, not. You know what I mean? Yes. So maybe it was. Maybe I didn't realize that my old soul was like, get the Weetabix, but don't do that. I wouldn't have.
Don't do it.
Haven't messed around. I actually went bawling, like, so my friend is in, like I said, into the scary movies and into the stuff, and really doesn't have the same spiraling overthinking head that I do. Mm-hmm. My mom collected me, fucking blurted out, was like, we did a Ouija board, blah 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 blah. I'm so scared. Like, she was like, why the hell did you do that? I say I didn't sleep for a week. I say I probably slept in between my mom and dad.
Maybe that's why you still don't sleep.
No, I've never slept. I've never slept. I am like, it's hurting being awake still.
Can I ask, when you had partners in the past, would you sleep better?
Yes. Okay, I sleep so well beside a body alive. Well, who knows who's around? You know what I mean? I have to keep the lights on, like I said. This is the thing when there's and it would be like before there was the lovers in the picture. It would be the girls at the sleepovers. And yeah, I think my system of that is, first of all, it's kind of like having a cat or an animal close, like just someone breathing like close to you is like rhythmic and lovely. Yeah. But then other than that, I think, okay, murderer comes in the room. Hopefully they kill them first. I make for run for it, and I'm safe. Sorry, okay, I sacrificed you in that.
It's a bit selfish for sleep.
Well, it makes me fall asleep easier.
Well, no, so like,
I just need to know that there's like, what's the plan if the person is in the room?
Yeah, no, I never used to sleep really, and then, but I also didn't have a partner for years and years and years, and now I can't sleep without Katie. Like, actually,
it's so lovely.
No, but like
a warm body. Do you have to take turns with the spoons?
Yeah. Now the thing is, like, I'm like way bigger than what Katie is, right? So like usually she's the small spoon, but then sometimes
she needs to give you a little spoon. I mean, naturally as a straight couple, like, it's the girl being the baby spoon thing, and then poor lad, my hair in their face. They don't enjoy it, but I'm like, get in there, buddy, do your service. But then sometimes you go a little round and they do like it.
It's cute, like, it is cute, but like,
it's like a little rocket ship of love. Boop.
Yeah, it's lovely. I love it.
Like, God, I'd love a spoon.
It is nice. Do you know what I mean?
And a spoon of Weetabix while I'm at
it. Is spooning and forking and putting Weetabix in between everything is lovely.
Weetabix in between everything.
I'm just saying, like, in your mouth, in between everything, not in between.
I'm not thinking of Weetabix as, you know, when it gets cold and it's basically like this hard
like
paste
a lube
that you could like build a house with, like inside the thing.
Well,
have you ever experienced any good people around you, any good juju, any good energy?
Yeah, a lot. Like, I'll know when I walk into a place. Like, I know when I walk into a place if I feel
you can really tell,
calm,
can't you?
or if I feel stressed or whatever else it is, and then it enhances the whole experience because you're like, I'm in a very safe, beautiful, lovely, energetic field right now. Not in the field, but you know what I mean. And that's
field?
like this apartment is the like. I love my apartment.
This
do you know what I
apartment's
mean?
good.
It's
Got good vibes.
It's just good vibes. It just feels nice. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, I think, yeah.
You think about the energy that you have to, like, because if you're going to pass it over, you have to be like, you have to be going around perping good energy going.
Yeah.
Perp.
Yeah.
Good vibes only here.
Yeah. So like, yeah, I do think, yeah, I think
it's funny because this is quite a modern building, but eventually one day will be like,
it'll be an old one.
Old, and they'll be like, ooh, Lizzie, who old podcasters.
Yeah. Literally, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. No, so yeah, like, I think good experiences, yeah, like, I've definitely had them, but yeah, it's just, it's a real thing for people that don't believe or haven't experienced. So like, just be careful with kind of what you're putting out there, or if you do get weird vibes or get a gut feeling or whatever else, just like listen to that and like, don't stay in a place where you don't feel good.
Yeah, and respect the dead.
Yeah, respect the dead.
respect everyone, actually, to be fair.
But like the dead, because they're scary. They're scary.
Yeah.
Do you know?
No, they are.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's a special little gift to have.
It is.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What about you? Have you had good experiences?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Just
I can't
good
think
vibes?
of something now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little signs. I don't know. Because I don't have too many people that pass in terms of signs.
Yeah.
My mum, I was with my mum the other day and I walked out and I was wearing my, I didn't know it was my granny's, but it was like this gorgeous knitted top, but I just robbed it from my mum years ago. And then she was like, oh, my mum knitted that.
Oh, that's so lovely.
And then I was just like, then I was actually filled with like, oh, this feels good all of a sudden. I'm wearing something that my granny knitted and it was sick. It's like this actually really intricate, I need to learn how to knit, like intricate, cool, white kind of cardigan with holes. So obviously we wouldn't wear it in the winter because it's like quite, it's a holy cardigan.
That's fab. That's lovely.
And then that felt good, right?
Yeah,
and then I could see my mom feeling like really warm with memories of her mother. And then I'm like, wait, this ancestral shit?
Yeah.
This feels good.
Or you know when you're like, give me a sign if you're waiting for something, or you're
I'm
hoping
kind
for
of
something.
like that all the time.
Yeah.
But
like, do you...
The signs don't... Well, maybe they do. Do they come?
I think they do. And I like... You're too intuitive. Like, I feel like you know when it's a good thing and you follow it and like it turns out really well.
But I think I put like too much meaning on stuff. Then I'm like, that if I do that, that means the next thing has to do well. And then it doesn't necessarily happen like that. So it's always lessons and lessons.
Yeah, it is.
I just think, when do we finally learn?
I don't think we ever stop.
I know, and it's just annoying.
It is, yeah, it's exhausting. But then I feel like you get peaks and troughs. I feel like, you know, you go through really hard shit and then like you have a little resting period and you learn the lessons and you recover and you do whatever and then
you go like it's, but like it's honestly like I didn't even want to be put in school in the first place.
Do you know what I mean? But then like, do you want to just be living like that?
I just want to graduate and be like, I know everything. Sick.
I don't think anyone knows
enlightenment.
Everything.
No, maybe in the next life.
Hopefully in the next life, because that's scary if it's not.
You're so scared.
Oh yeah, so scared. No, traumatized. Like definitely traumatized. Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, but you just need to respect those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I
don't
mean,
be talking about
lovely things. Lovely
it's all the time, those motherfuckers. That's your 2-pack coming back.
I just love him.
Oh God, imagine you could talk to him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Like if there was someone that I could go to dinner with back from the dead, it would be 2-pack.
Dinner, yeah.
That's it. Who would you?
I'd say, but like I don't really like idolize anyone in celebrity sphere of anything. I'd say like all my grandparents who passed. Yeah, I didn't get enough time with them.
Yeah, that's cute.
So I'd be like, oh, I want my granddad Dick, fought in the Second World War. My granddad, his name was Dick. Sorry, he's a Richard. He wasn't a Dick. Well, maybe he was a bit dick to someone, but he's a good guy. or my granny Breege. She had like long hair down to her arse when she died.
Witchy, doesn't
Breege McGing, yeah. And I never met my granny. I'd actually probably go first. Who's my middle name, Kathleen.
Okay, nice.
Clifford, I never met her because she passed when my dad was 17. Oh. So I'd be like, yo, let's go for dinner. Kathleen.
Yeah. Do you want a Cosmo?
I have so much to catch up on. Actually, you probably know my whole life. Was that you giving me a punch?
Yeah. I feel like it was you.
And then my granddad Eugene, yeah.
Cute.
I would love to still have grandparents. You know, those people who have they're older and they're grandparents, but yeah, you can't have it all.
Can't have it all.
Right, will we pull a card?
Yeah, let's pull a card. Do you want to read it out this time? I'll.
Oh, who was that?
Right.
Pull a card to end the app. Oh. Jesus. Give me a fright there.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Sometimes you can feel in your bones that it's time for a whole new era.
Oh.
Listen. That's the punch in the back.
See, this is the shit.
This is it. A whole new era. We're saying goodbye. We wish Karine well. Corinne. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's her dead name.
No, Anna, this is exactly the stuff that you just can't do. This is exactly the stuff that'll bring her back.
We wish everyone well.
Yeah, we
do.
do.
That's good. Lovely.
Will we read it out once more?
Yeah.
So sometimes you can feel in your bones that it's time for a whole new era. Listen.
I'm no longer alone at a crossroad.
There's a spirit beside me.
That's it. Stay safe. Stay sexy.